welcome to the Green Women Tarot. As you can see, I've changed the setup to enable you to see the cards nicely rather than me. But if you'd rather just look at my face and not see the cards, then just comment down below and I'll take that into consideration. Having said that, this is your weekly read for the third week of September 2020. So that's from the 14th to the 20th of September. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the Oracle. So I'm going to use the Sea Melodies Oracle deck to draw a couple of cards for you and start the reading off with that. So let's see what words of wisdom this mysterious oracle has for you, Virgo, for the third week of September 2020. What messages are here for Virgo for the third week of September? Messages here for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? And I'll just choose a couple of cards. I'll fan the whole deck out because it's not very big. And let's take that one. And let's see what you get. You have choose wisely. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, so there may be choices to be made. Choose wisely. And then you get dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. That's nice. So it's a time to express yourself in a carefree manner, having chosen very wisely. So choose wisely and dance. So let's see what the rest of the reading shows. What's on the cards for Virgo for the third week of September 2020? What messages are here for Virgo for the third week of September? What does Virgo need to know this time? So I'll do the 4-card spread again this week, Virgo, and that's the first card for you. The second card shows your challenges. The third card shows advice from Spirit, and the fourth card being your possible outcome, should you take that advice. And I'll put an underlining row of clarification cards beneath that to fill the reading out for you. So let's see what's on the cards for Virgo. Right, let's start with this. Oh, there's a whole lot here. You've got the Hierophant. You've got then the Lovers as your challenge. That's a choice. And you've got the King of Pentacles as your advice from Spirit, and then the outcome being the King of Swords, a decision. So there's choice and decision there. And then you've got beneath that the King of Cups. Oh, Virgo, this is all looking quite romantic actually. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the Three of Pentacles there, building something up. And then you've got the Five of Swords as your outcome. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. A wonderful card to have. It sort of denotes a new beginning, an adventure, taking a leap of faith. trusting that things will work out all right. Everything will fall into place. That's the energy of the Fool. But where you are now, well, I'm getting a sense it's more about you are at a point now where you're needing some mentorship in something. Some guidance, and that could well be not necessarily spiritual guidance, but perhaps moral guidance, because you have a choice to make this week. Working and studying, learning within the security of a structured system where you can receive mentorship. That mentorship may come for some of you from a fatherly figure, but it could simply just be this type of help is from someone who is compassionate, empathic almost, very caring, giving, and pretty laid back. Someone who is in complete control of his own emotions, comfortable with who he is or she, because it's just the energy, and therefore able to give generously in an emotional way, in a supportive way. And then you have here in your challenge row, there's this choice. The Lovers card, nowadays we look at it and we think, oh, pairing, a bonding, but initially the Lovers card is about choice. And there's the guidance. And it could well be choosing, the choice could involve something you love to do, or perhaps someone you love to be with. You would know. So your challenge is this difficult decision, this choice, and that choice, I think a lot of your personal happiness hinges on how you make that choice. And the Queen of Pentacles denotes like a sense of fullness, a sense of abundance, and in that abundance being able to nurture and give to others. So in a challenge position and connected with the Lovers card, it sort of implies that within this choice is an aspect of giving wholly of yourself. Perhaps that's like whether you go for something completely holy, nurture it and put your efforts into it, or your focus, and build it up, because there is a potential for it to become something that brings you stability and security and a sense of value and abundance in your life. So it's a difficult decision. It's sort of like, it's almost as though you're at a path where you want to go for something, but you're not sure whether going for it is what you want to do. Perhaps you want to stay in a more structured and secure environment, rather than delve into something that you have a lot of love for, that you feel can fulfill you on an emotional level, or to stay in a secure position where you are guided and nurtured by someone else, rather than going for this endeavor on your own. And your advice from Spirit is, perhaps this is something you can work through, certainly focus on and build upon with collaboration and help from others. And, if you could build it to something that has a lot of growth and potential and success on a material level. But it's going to require dedication, focus, commitment, and a lot of effort. It will be a slow building thing, something that builds up slowly. But, there's this idea, do you go for this thing? Do you leave this structured mentorship, the structured security behind, where you're led and you're guided and you're protected? Do you choose to go for this thing that you love, or this person you love? Because if you do, it's going to require a lot of work and a lot of focus and collaboration and working with people in order to bring it to fruition. But if it comes to fruition, it's going to be very abundant. It's going to have, the potential for abundance and value is great. And it's, if you take this leap of faith, it may feel insecure, but, it's a wonderful adventure. It could be a wonderful adventure for you. Outcome, yeah. If you decide you want to go for this, then the Five of Swords shows that, there may be some degree of cost, because you may leave something behind or someone behind. The energy here is about, looking after yourself, doing something, an action taken for almost, not, I wouldn't say selfish in this reading. I'm not getting the sense of total selfishness, but, sort of looking out for your own interests, for what you want, following what you want, but that may entail someone or something gets left behind. So there'll be a cost to this victory. But if you make that decision, you'll be, it's something, although it's something you want, that involves your emotions, your heart, what you love, you'll be making that decision with your head, with your knowledge, with your intellect. And there may be a sense of having to cut something out, leave someone behind, and once you make that decision, it will be final. The King of Swords, he's very decisive. That's why it's not just simply a matter of going for this, with oh, I love it, I'm going to go for it. It has a lot of potential. But it has a degree of cost, and it's going to take a lot of your energy, your effort, and in order to make it work, you'll have to really put the hours in, really put your focus and your attention and your effort in. So if that's what you want to do, and the potential, for outcome is good, but there may be some degree of leaving something behind, and it may come with some regrets. But it's up to you, Virgo. there you have the Fool, and I think he fits nicely with the dance card. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Sometimes you have to be a little bit harsh in order to move forward with things, in order to follow your own dreams, to take a leap of faith. Oh, look, and beneath there's the Empress even. The Empress, you know, shows creativity, things coming to fruition, to manifesting something you really want, manifestation and abundance. So there is a lot to be said for it, but but there may be a decisiveness that could be cutting. The choice is yours. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonated with you. And if it did, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. And have a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.